Peace, family. This video right here is about dreams. Now, getting straight to the point, dreams are, to give you an analogy or something that you can grasp your mind on. When you go to the movie theater, they got the screen and then they got the projector. And the projector is projecting imagery or a movie onto the screen as in the form of a motion picture, what we would call it. And it's only, the projector can only show you what has been placed inside it via the film, or aka the film. So whatever has been recorded on the film is being displayed on the screen through the projector, which is just a medium to display information. This information was placed in the projector by the thoughts and activities of whatever person made this movie. Now, the point of a dream, I'm trying to break this down to y'all, is a dream is virtually the same thing. A dream is when your subconscious has ingested information from your conscious via you're seeing something, you did something, you're going through something, whatever type of experience you've had or are going to have due to what you've done, your actions consciously has been saved in your subconscious. And when you go to sleep, your subconscious is displaying this information to you in a way that is relatable to you in order to tell you that you either have to fix something or that you are on the right path or whatever the message personally is for you. For example, I'll give you an example. Boom. Some people might have, okay, a lot of, like I noticed this, I'm going to use this example. A lot of people can't stand up to their parents. A lot of females will, let's say you will argue with your man back and forth. Da 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 da. Or man, vice versa. You will argue with your girl back and forth like she a stranger on the street, but you won't stand up to your mother who nosy and keep being in y'all business, or vice versa, the female to her father. So let's just say all your life you've defended yourself successfully, but you never quite stood up to yourself successfully the way you were supposed to be from your parents. Or don't gotta be a parent, it could be a bully, it could be anybody. You have a subconscious memory of allowing someone to get over on you for whatever reason. So now you might have a dream that, let's say you're running from a monster, but every time the monster catches up to you, it never does nothing. See, a lot of us have dreams, because I've had these dreams, and I know people who personally have had these dreams. We have dreams where you'll be running, but you're running slow. It's like you're running in slow motion. Like whether you're running up some stairs, you run up the street, you're running. And let's say you might be running from something. It could be a monster, a creature, whatever. You're running from something, and this thing is running, it's like, it's not even affected by time. It's just running normal speed or maybe even fast, and it's like you're running fast as you can, but it's like you're going slow motion. And then when a monster catches up to you, nothing happens. It's just the fear and the anxiety and the adrenaline of you running. And then you get a little more distant, and then it chases you down again, and it catches you, but it never quite kills you. This could be, this dream, these type of dreams are your internal self telling you that you need to stop running from your problem. And that you need to face your problem, because at the end of the day, it can't harm you. You're creating the fear and the adrenaline in your mind by giving power to whatever it is you're running from, because you shouldn't be running from it in the first place. So you see where the life experience correlates with the dream. Dreams are symbolic to what's going on inside of you. They're telling you what you should fix inside of you in a negative aspect. Just like some people might love a person, and you might have a crush on a person, and you have a dream about that person. That is your internal self reflecting the information that you stored in it in order to manifest or simulate that experience for you. Now, a lot of people have dreams, and whatever they dream always come true. This is because they're in tune with their divine frequency, and their internal body is pure in that sense. So we're not saying if you have a dream that a building blows up that you should not go in the building is going to blow up. We're not talking crazy like that. But to be grounded and mature about the situation, a lot of people have dreams to where, let's say, they might somebody might leave out of their life, or somebody might pass away, and then the next week that person passes away, or some type of experience causes for this person to no longer be present in your life. So there's levels to dreaming. The reason I'm breaking this down, because now we want to go into levels of dreaming. We've established that dreaming is a projection of your internal subconscious framework of everything you've put in there, whether it be good or bad. Something about your dream is informing you of something about yourself. Now we got to go to levels of dream. You have dreamings that is basic, which I would consider those basic dreaming. Then you have dreaming to where your mind has actually elevated to its higher self and can actually peer or peek into the future due to the law of cause and effect, meaning you have done something in your life that makes the effect of that inevitable. So now your mind can actually foresee this event before it happens. If you go watch my video, Past, Present, Future, I break down time travel so you can have an understanding of this. Now, getting back on point, things like deja vu. Deja vu is when you are either being informed by your higher self that you are on the right path, or deja vu is when you've done something and your mind has superseded the events and experienced it before your body already has, which I also break down in my video, Past, Present, Future. So there's levels to dreaming. Dreaming is just basically experiencing the physical realm on the ethereal realm via information which is stored internally within yourself due to your own actions. So a lot of people say I don't dream or I don't never have dreams because it's a part of yourself subconsciously that you have yet to tap into. There is a part of, or the pineal gland could be calcified. There's multiple reasons why a lot of people don't dream, but we don't want to say that it's normal for you not to dream. Now, nobody's saying, oh, you got to dream every night because you might not be vibrating like that. But for you to be going your whole life never dreaming, that means you're not tapping into your higher self, even in sleep, when you're supposed to automatically reconnect to your higher self. So the point I'm trying to make is dreaming is healthy. Dreaming is just like breathing. You just don't not do it. Now, you don't consciously tell yourself to breathe all the time. Just like when you go to sleep, you don't consciously say, I'm going to have a dream tonight. But it's something that should just automatically kick in. If you're not dreaming, something is going on with you internally via you're not being connected to your higher self or your spiritual self. See, a lot of people who don't dream or a lot of people who don't experience certain phenomena, you'll notice that they have a certain tendency to be, let's say, less open-minded. They won't be too spiritual. Their diet, it might be their diet. Not just blaming it on the diet, but there can be a multiple different numbers of reasons of why people don't dream. So dreams are just you internally experiencing yourself through the information you have put in yourself through your experiences. Also, deja vu is you experiencing the physical situation that you created before it actually happens mentally. Just like when they say, let's say fighting or boxing or football, they tell you visualize what you finna do before you finna do it. That's all you're doing. You're just mentally going through the motion before the physical actually experiences it. But what makes deja vu so powerful is because you actually, at the moment the body physically experiences the phenomena or the situation, the mind automatically remembers it. And you remember it as if it just happened yesterday. So dreaming is healthy. Dreaming should be something that happens at least 65 to 75% of your life, minimum. And that's minimum. And we need to understand that we need to start interpreting our dreams and not just saying, oh, I have a nightmare or, oh, I had this, that, and the third. Now, those are the first two stages of dreaming, which would be the internal reflection. 2 would be the deja vu. Now, level 3 dreaming would be when an ancestor or an entity or a family member actually communicates with you on the spiritual realm and gives you information or just has an experience with you. Because remember, dreaming is just when you are mentally active without the physical body on the ethereal plane. So now, there are entities or spirits, just like your family or your ancestors, or a lot of us be like, I seen my grandma in a dream after she died and da-da-da. They don't have a body, so they can't really communicate with you physically. But in the dream world or the dream state, this is where they dwell now. So now it is easier for them to contact you and for you to accept them, because to you it's just a dream anyway. To the most unconscious person who doesn't know how to take control and understand that they are just on another realm that they can actually operate around. So now that's the 3 levels of dreaming. You have the internal dreaming, which would just be like the reflection of what's going on inside of you. You have deja vu dreaming, which is basically you seeing into the future. And then 3, the 3rd level of dreaming is when you actually communicate with dead family, spirit beings, or some form of entity. And whether you're getting information, whether you're having an experience, whether you're getting a tour somewhere, whatever you're doing, without pinpointing the specifics of the experience, that is the 3rd level of dreaming. So dreams are very important and they're very necessary to us sustaining our physical realm. They basically are like reflections of the day before, of what we did. So whatever we did all day or the day before, when you go to sleep, you actually get a chance to reflect and review that and clean it up. So with that being said, family, pay attention to your dreams because they all mean something. There's no such thing as a meaningless dream. Whether it's you trying to get over a fear, whether it's you need to face somebody in your life, whether it's you're doing good and this is a sign that you need to stay on the path, interpret the dreams for the symbolism that they have. You have to study symbolism, family, because dreams don't just say, hey, this is this. Remember, the universe doesn't speak a language. It speaks frequency and imagery. So if something has to do with, let's say, suffering or you feel empty, the universe is not going to say, oh, you feel empty. No, you just might have a dream that you was in a cave all by yourself and nobody was around and you felt lonely. The universe will manifest that frequency and that vibration. It won't just give you a word. So that's why I'm saying interpret the dream and understand the symbolism. Learn how to feel what the environment and the characters in the dream are saying to you through their souls. How are they speaking? How are they speaking to you through their souls? So this is where symbolism comes from. It comes into play, and this is why it's important. So when we say interpret the dream, you might have a dream that you were on fire. This is not to say you're on fire technically, but this might be saying you're going through a situation and you can't help yourself and you need someone else's help. So you have to, or water. Water is symbolic to wisdom. So if you have a dream that you're on an island and you're by water and you're happy, this might be a symbolic too that you are either presently or about to come into a point in life to where you will become internally peaceful and knowledgeable. So understand frequency. The universe does not speak frequency. So when you have a dream, do not be looking for the universe to say, go that way. It's not going to happen. You have to learn how to see with the third eye what is being shown to you. The universe speaks through frequency and imagery, not through words. Words are man-made in order to understand the motion picture and frequency that we forgot how to speak, which is telepathy. So we use words now because we become lesser beings. So with that being said, interpret the dreams, pay attention to the dreams. If you got to wake up and write it down and then research everything you wrote down, whether it was a mountain, did it have 3 trees, symbolic, do the number on the trees, the 3, what does that mean, da-da-da-da. Get into your dreams, family, because they play a detrimental part in our awakening and what the ancestors are trying to say to us or how they are trying to help us. With that being said, peace.